Okay. So three-stage problem we have started. So who will read this problem? Three-stage problem. So it will be the last part of this chapter. Who will read? Let us see three-stage problem. Rule number 32 is there. 32. Randomly I am taking name. 32, 32, 33, 34. Anybody is there? 38.
Yes, sir.
Will you read the problem loudly?
Yes, sir. A square pyramid has one of its corner in the VP such that the slant edge contained by that corner makes 30° with HP and 40° with VP. Draw its projections, taking the apex away from the observer. Take side of base equal to 40 mm and height of axis equal to 70 mm.
Okay, thank you. So type of solid is given. Which is the solid? Square pyramid.
Maybe
Okay. So what are its dimensions? By looking to the observation.
40 mm and 70 mm.
40 mm is what? Base side.
Base
And what is 70 mm?
Height.
height of axis.
Given solid is a square pyramid with its base 40 mm and height 70 mm. Next, where this solid lies?
In VP.
Is it in VP or is it in HP?
In VP.
It is in VP. Very good. So how this solid is lies? Where it is lies and how it is lies? That is most important.
On its corner.
On its corner means what we have to do? What we have to draw towards right hand or most right hand side or towards right hand side?
Corner.
We have to draw corner, one of the corner which will be most right hand side. Okay, then we have to. Okay, so shall we start? First step will be simple. What the way we have drawn in plane, projection of plane, true shape, something like that. So here base we have to draw. Base we have to draw in VP with one of its corner towards right hand side. Okay, and then we have to give height. Okay, so as the corner is lying in VP, so in other words, what it is called? Corner is lies in VP. One of the corner of the square lies in VP. If we will measure inclination of all the sides with the XY line, so all the angles will be same. Correct. So what we are calling it as?
Equally inclined.
We are calling it as
Equally inclined.
Equally inclined. Will you start?
Yes,
so,
sir.
You have to draw equally inclined square. Square above XY or below XY?
Above XY.
Above XY. Start it. Start with me. So we cannot draw directly now a square which is equally inclined. Okay. So that's why outside you can draw a simple square by joining its diagonal. So that is main procedure. So what you can draw? You can draw a simple square. Okay, horizontal and which have horizontal and vertical sides, and you can join its diagonal. Draw this much first. Have you drawn square, outside square with the 40 mm set? Have you drawn 40 mm, the square with 40 mm set?
Yes, sir.
Then in VP or above XY line, you have to draw one horizontal and one vertical line. One horizontal and one vertical line. Okay. And on that line, you can mark a distance equal to half of the diagonal. So whatever diagonal I have drawn, so you can take half of the diagonal distance. You can take half of the diagonal distance and you can mark it. And afterwards, you can join half of the diagonal. What is half of the diagonal distance? Can anybody tell?
29.
28.
28.
Very good. Very good. It is 28 or 29. 1 mm we can understand. 28 or 29. Take half of the distance and join. Mark the point and join. So have you drawn this A dash, B dash, C dash, D dash?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So my
Yes.
next
Yes, sir.
question. Is it necessary to join its center? Is it necessary
Yes,
to join
sir.
its center?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
We have to join.
Yes, sir.
Why we have to join?
Because it is
Because
pyramid.
it is pyramid.
It is pyramid. That's why we have to join. Okay. So either you can give name as O1, O1 dash, O2 dash, or O dash. Simply at one end, you can give name. Not necessary to give at the bottom. Choice is yours. Either you can give both the names at both end, O1 dash, O2 dash, or only one name at the top, O dash. Likewise. Okay. Next, what we have to do now next?
Projection line.
Now you can take projection. Now, how much axis length is given?
70 mm.
70
mm.
mm.
So from the center, you can draw 70 mm line. Okay, axis line we can say. Actually here, once you are going to draw center line, that center line will be overlapped by dark line. That's why directly I have drawn dark line in the middle. So you can see it. Up to this, any problem? So base we have drawn, we have joined its apex with all the corners, and then we have drawn its top view. Correct. Now
सर तुम्ही
up
हाईट
to
किती घेतलंय
70 mm. Height is 70, no? It is given 17 problem statement. So
येस
height is 70. Yeah? So by mistake I have taken 40, but I have made it 70 now. Okay. So in first stage now, on which corner we have drawn this uh, on which corner this particular square pyramid is lying?
A dash.
A dash or A, whatever we can say. It is either on A dash or is it on A?
A.
Correct. So up to this, have you completed?
Yes, sir.
yes sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now our aim is to give inclination. Our aim is to give now inclination. Okay. So now just read the problem statement. Read the problem statement and tell me in what terms it is given. Inclination. The slant edge contained by that corner makes how much angle with HP?
30 degree.
30 degree.
And how much with VP?
40
40.
degree.
Degree.
Now I will ask question. Which inclination we have to give first? 30 degree or 40 degree?
40 degree.
How much?
40 degree.
40 degree.
VP.
40 degree. How? What I have told earlier. So as this solid is lying in VP, first inclination we have to give of VP. So that's thumb rule. It is applicable to as it is applicable in plane, it is also applicable in solid also. As it is mentioned, or we can say we have discussed in projection of plane, same is here. As the solid is lying in VP, first inclination is with VP. When the solid is lying in HP, first inclination with HP. Simple. So whose inclination is given? The slant edge contained by that corner. Which slant edge contained by the corner A?
AO.
AO. AO. This is the slant edge which is contained by that corner or rest
Corner.
corner. For there, we have to give inclination. How much inclination we have to give?
40 degree.
40 degree.
40 degree. 40 degree first, not 30 degree. If you will do 30 degree, wrong. Totally wrong. So 30 degree. So how to give inclination? Who will tell now?
Take a random.
Take a random point.
Take a random point, draw a line at a 40 degree and mark on that A O dash. Mark it. Okay. What is the length of slant edge AO? Can anybody tell me? What is the length of AO slant edge?
25.
No, not in front view. It is in top view. Top view. How much it is in top view? Where we have given height? AO slant
74.
edge.
74.
75.
75.
75.
75. Okay, 74 is also correct. 75 is also correct. So mark that much distance. You can take into compass. Mark a point. Which point you are going to mark?
AO.
AO
Q.
or edge we can say. Mark that edge. So AO, I have marked AO. Okay. So I want to mark point C. I want to mark point C. How I can mark point C? Huh?
A to C distance.
Huh?
From A to C distance.
From? I want to mark point C. So is it perpendicular to AO? Whether AC line and AO line perpendicular to each other? AO and AC in top view, is it perpendicular to each other?
No, sir.
Very simple. Is it perpendicular? Yes or no? AO, AC.
No.
These are not perpendicular. So what we have to do? We have to see here now very carefully. Yeah? We have to mark point C. Out of that, A and O point are known to us. Forget about B and D. It is on the line AC. So how we can mark? We have to take first distance from point A to C. We have to take distance from A to C. We have to mark one arc. Then we have to take distance from O to C. We have to mark one arc. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. How much distance is there? AC. AC distance can. So we have measured also. How much it is?
57.
How much? AC
56.
57.
56 notes because diagonal is 28. Earlier we have seen here no, diagonal is 28 means total is 50. It will be 50. Likewise, we can. So from point A, mark an arc of 56, and from point O, 75. It will be 75. OC, whether it will be 75 distance.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
It
Yes,
will be
sir.
75. So mark it. So likewise, you have to mark two arcs. Huh? So just check how it is. Likewise, two arcs will be there. So it should be intersect each other, huh? And then you have to draw one line. Then you have to draw one line from point A to that intersecting arc, and then you have to join O. Likewise, it will come. Huh? Likewise, it will come. Have you understood
Yes. Sir.
how I am marking the distances? Is it coming like this?
Yes.
Okay, then how to join? How to locate point B and D? Point B and D. How we have to locate point B and D?
On AC line.
On AC line. How much distance you are going to take?
A to BD.
No,
28.
BD point. BD point you have to locate.
28.
28. It will be 28. No. So
Yes.
either you can mark. It will be 28. Give name there as a BD. Point BD. Here it is point BD. Okay. Also you can give name for point C. So whatever we have drawn just now. Okay. Up to this, have you completed?
Yes. Sir.
Shall I ask one question here, cross-checking question?
Yes.
What is the angle made by base ABCD? What is the angle made by base ABCD with XY line? Angle made by base with XY line. ABCD we can means this line by this line. Whatever line. How much it is? Can anybody tell?
70.
70.
70.
70?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, 72. Okay, no issue. So it is 70. Plus minus we can understand it is 70. Okay. So exactly it is 72. 1 or 2 mm we can understand. It is 70. Up to this, is it okay? Then we have to join this B and D point with its apex. So likewise we have to join. Okay, so we have just rotated and we have satisfied the condition. What was the condition? What was the condition? Slant edge from resting corner makes an angle of 40 degree with VP.
VP.
VP. Now what we have to do now next?
Projection line.
Projection line. Simply we have to draw now projection line. How will be projection line now?
Vertically upward.
Vertically upward.
Vertically upward. Draw it. How many projection lines are coming? Let me know.
4.
4.
4. Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Sir.
4. Okay. 4 lines are coming. Then from earlier front view, how will be the projection line? Earlier front view,
Horizontal.
horizontal. How many projection lines are coming?
3.
3. 3 will come. Okay, so it will be horizontally towards right. So I will give that. Okay, so in this way, now our task is to locate the point. We have to just locate the point now. Okay, simple, very simple. We have to locate the point now. So let us first, I will locate O dash point, apex, then B dash. Let us look at that also. So it will be on the middle line. Then point C dash will be here. Then point D dash and point A dash. So likewise point will be there. A dash, B dash, C dash, D dash and O dash. Please locate, and once you have completed, let me know you have located the point. Only 5 points are there, nothing. Have you located?
Yes, sir.
Now our task is to only join these points, nothing else. We have to join these points. Okay. Have you located point all?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
How many points you got in front view? In second stage of front view?
5.
5.
5 points A, B, C, D and O. Now while joining the points, now very important. Where will be the observer? So while completing this, means observer will be
At bottom.
it may be observing the object from this side. Okay, from the bottom side we can say. It may be observing from the bottom side in this way. Okay, and we have to draw now its view. The observer is here where I have shown just now arrow. So just now I have shown one arrow. So observer is here. He is observing the object. Okay, so here dark and dotted line will come. So when particular edge is not possible to see, we have to draw dotted line. Correct. And when edges are going to see dark line. So what is our criteria to draw first dotted line or hidden line? We can say first criteria I have told very simple. What was that? One point we have to select. How should be that point?
Most away.
Most away
From
from the observer.
Observe.
It should be most away. It should be most away from the observer. Suppose observer. Now observation direction just now I have shown by this yellow color the arrow. Observation direction just now I have shown by yellow colored arrow. So out of these 5 points, which point is most away from the observer?
A.
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 Point A. Point A. Okay. So from that, how many edges are passing through that point A? How
3.
many?
B.
3.
3. Which are they?
AB.
B.
A, B, A, D,
AD.
and AO.
U.
AB, AB,
AD,
AD, and
AO.
AO.
AD and AO.
So all these edges will be first we have to draw dotted.
Dark.
All these edges we have to draw first.
Dotted.
We have to draw as a dotted. Okay. So draw it. These 3 edges first as a dotted. Dotted. So likewise. So similarly here. Here to here. Likewise. Are you getting? So 3 lines I have drawn dotted. 3 lines I have drawn dotted. Or 3 edges I will say. Instead of line, I will say edges. 3 edges I have drawn dotted. Up to this, have you completed?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Now remaining edges directly you have to join by
Dark.
Dark line.
dark line. Directly you can join by dark line. Remaining. Join it. So B dash to O dash joined, A dash to O dash earlier we have joined, D dash to O dash. While joining now, while joining C dash to O dash by dark line, that dotted line will get overlapped.
Overlap.
It will be get overlapped. So that dark dotted line will convert into dark. It will be like this. It is getting overlapped. Though it is there, it is getting overlapped. A dash O dash is getting overlapped. Dotted line is getting overlapped by dark line. That's why it will look like dark line. So this is our second stage. This one is our second stage. Complete this second stage. Very simple. Only it is a little time consuming. Okay. Have you completed?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Now, the inclination is given with the VP.
VP.
Inclination is given with the VP. How much we have given?
40 degree.
40.
How much we have given? 40 degree. Okay, now you can see the problem statement. I will show here problem statement. To give inclination with HP. How much it is given with HP?
30 degree.
30 degree. Inclination with 50. Whose inclination is this? Which edge is inclined 30 degree with HP?
Slant edge. AO.
Slant edge AO. That inclination we have to give as 30 degree. Now in this stage, 30 degree. Okay. Now,
Yes.
very important. Now, while giving this inclination, one condition is told in the problem. Draw its projection taking the apex away from the observer. which is the apex of this pyramid. Means here while giving inclination, that apex should remain away from the observer. That condition is given. Apex should remain away from the observer. It should not come towards the observer. Likewise, condition is given. So while in this stage, how will be the observer? First, see, I will tell here how will be. If observer is going to observe it here, this observation direction will be something like this. It will be something like this. Means once he is going to observe the observer object from this, whatever this O dash is there, O dash, it should come towards the observer or away from the observer. What it is told in problem statement?
Away from the observer.
Away from the observer.
Away from the observer. It should come away from the observer. Now, how can we rotate this front view? Just now, whatever front view we have drawn, how we have to rotate? A dash, O dash. Okay, so how much it is given with HP? 30 degree. Suppose I have drawn a 30-degree line here, likewise, suppose. So, how it should be? Where should that O dash point should come? Towards XY or away from the XY? O dash
Towards XY.
Towards XY.
towards XY. It should come towards XY. If I will draw a line with this, it should come towards XY. Okay, because then only it will come, or it will go away from the observer. Then only it will go away from the observer. Are you getting? So how we can give? So you should not give O dash towards the observer. It should be away from the observer. Okay, so shall we draw here one line which will make 30-degree angle with HP?
Yes, sir.
Let us draw one line, randomly take one point, and here draw one line which will make angle of 30 degree with HP, likewise in this way. So this angle should be 30 degree. So manage the space accordingly. So this will be something like this. 30-degree line which will make angle. So just a minute. So A dash O dash, one important thing. So what the way we have seen in first second chapter, projection of length, whether length A dash O dash is remaining same in second stage, or is it becoming apparent? A dash O dash, how much length it is there in the first case? A dash O dash, how much it is?
75.
Here it is 75. Is it necessary to give find beta or not necessary? Just check. Is it necessary? In second stage, it is becoming apparent length.
No, sir.
No.
No.
Length.
In second stage, true length is 75. True length is
75.
75. Its apparent length. So here in second stage,
75.
75,
as it
sir.
is. So here also remaining 75. A dash
Yes,
O
sir.
dash.
No.
No, sir.
No,
A
sir.
dash, O dash.
Front view of second stage. Is it remaining 75?
No, sir.
No, sir.
So that is not remaining 75, means here we have to find beta. Here we have to find beta. Are you getting? Because whatever this 75 length is there, it is not remaining 75. It is becoming apparent length, something like, so this length is, I will say 57. It is 57. So here necessary to find beta. we are necessary to find here beta. So what is our procedure? What is procedure? One of the problem in we can say what is procedure? So randomly one horizontal line you can draw. Here you have to draw one horizontal line. Okay. So as I told earlier, true inclination and true angle first you have to draw. True angle and true inclination. So what is true length? 75. What is true inclination? 40. It was given earlier. Or no, not this, 30. Or in with HP 30, no?
Yes.
True angle, true inclination. So from here, we want to give angle 30. So let us take 30 and 75. It will be something like this. So angle will be 30, which is given with HP 30, and this length will be 75. That is our true length. From here, we have to draw locus. From end point, we have to draw locus now. We have to draw locus. So simple. Again, we have to draw one horizontal locus from this. Let us draw in this way. Okay. Now, apparent length is known to us. How much it is apparent length? 57. So here it is 57 in front of you. Are you getting 57? A dash O dash become 57. So you can draw arc of 57. So where it lies, just see 57. It will cut to that line somewhere. You can join with this. You can measure beta. Okay, so this one is 75 true length, and this one is apparent length 57. This one is apparent length. So for your information, if you want, I will write here true length. True length equal to 75, and here apparent length AL equal to a little, we can say, complicated problem, time consuming. Okay, AL, and now you have to measure beta. Who will tell value of beta? Angle made by apparent length with this.
40.
40.
40.
Yes, sir.
41. Okay. 41 or 40. If it is exactly, it is 41. Exactly, it is 41. Are you getting how it is? Getting lecture? So simple one horizontal line you have to draw. On that you have to take true inclination and true length. True inclination, true length. Then you have to mark one locus. On that locus you have to cut apparent length. Now obviously, what is the relation between true angle and apparent angle? Which is greater and which is smaller?
Apparent angle is greater.
Apparent angle is greater. Always you have to remember. What about length? Apparent length and true length. Who is greater?
Apparent length is greater.
Apparent length is greater.
True length is greater.
True length is greater.
True length is always greater than apparent length, and true angles are always smaller than
Apparent angle.
Here we got 41 as apparent angle, and 30 was a true angle. So we are correct. So that should be your logic. So here you can draw a line of 40 1 degree, a line of 41 degree. Here you can draw. Likewise, here you can draw a line of 41 degree. In this way. (41). Okay. So here I will cross check. Roll number 15. 15. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Though the angle was given 30 degree, I have drawn a line of 41 degree. What is your opinion about this? Why it is so? Angle is given 30 degree with HP, but right now I have drawn angle of 41 degree. Why it is so? Have you understood? असं का केलं? Angle 30 दिला HP बरोबर, but still I have drawn 41 degree. What is your say about this? What do you feel? Atharva, 20. Roll number 20. Roll number 32. Roll number 48. शिवाजी लवटे. असं का केलं? Why it is so? Though the angle is given 30 with HP, I have drawn a line of 41 degree. Sridhar, 49. Am I audible?
अँगल पाहिजे होता
हा?
ट्रायंगल दिला होता ऍपरंट अँगल पाहिजे होता म्हणून काढ.
आणि कुठला अँगल दिला होता आपल्याला? बरोबर आहे. हा. Who is
30
telling?
दिला होता.
श्रीधर, हा 30 दिला होता. कशावरून आपल्याला वाटलं की तो 30 बरोबर नाही? ऑन विच बेसिस वी हॅव डिसाइडेड दिस? कशावरून ठरवलं आपण?
की ए डॅश आणि ओ डॅश ची लेंथ वेगळी म्हणून.
हा बरोबर आहे. ए डॅश आणि ओ डॅश लेंथ काय झालं? करेक्ट. 100% करेक्ट. जस्ट हायलाइट लिटल. Okay. So A dash O dash length is not remaining same in second stage. It is changing. Okay. True length is 75, but still in front view it is showing 57. Means it is changed. Means it is apparent length. That's why we have not taken. So observer is observing from this direction. Now here we have to take. Here we have to take one random point. Here we have to take one random point O dash. So let us take one random point here somewhere. Maybe something like this, and I will give name as a O dash. Okay, so just this view we have to rotate. At this stage, nothing we have to think. Nothing we have to think. Only we have to rotate the. Only we have to rotate the view. Nothing else we are going to do here. Okay. So O dash point. Why I have marked the towards XY line? Because it is given in condition of X is away from the observer. It should remain away. How much is the length? Let us mark first. A dash O dash. How much it is? 57, no?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Mark,
sir.
mark the point A dash on this line, 41 degree. No? So there will be point. So here there will be. So I will zoom later so that you will come to know what I am doing. So which will be point here?
A dash.
A dash.
It will be A dash. Point A dash. Similarly, you can mark C dash also. What is the length? A dash C dash. A dash C dash is length. How much it is? If you want, you can mark that also.
19.
19. A dash C dash. It is coming 17. No. 19, 18. We can take it as 18. Moderate. So, mark it C dash point. C dash. So A dash we have marked a C dash. Then I want to mark what is the length? C dash B dash. How much it is? Can anybody tell? Two lengths I should know. Then only I can locate B dash. and
29.
30.
30.
30.
30, sir.
30.
Okay. 29, 30. Both are correct. I will say 29 or
59.
30. Okay. And O dash to B dash. How much it is? O dash to B dash. Measure and tell. Y is coming 72. How much 72? We have just rotated. Just check how much it is.
Yes, sir. 72.
72.
71, sir.
73.
Okay, no issue. So just you have to take distance in compass and mark it. Nothing else. Take the distance into compass 29 and 72. In my case, whatever it is there in your, take the distance into compass and mark the arc. 29 and 72. From here, I will draw 29, and from here, I will take 72. So it will intersect somewhere. Huh? So likewise, to at two sides you can mark a distance, huh? So that it will look like this. At two different sides you can mark arc. It will look like this, and you can join it. So which will be the point towards the observer? D dash or B dash? Are you imagining? Which point? Once you are going to rotate the object, something like this, which point will come
D.
towards the observer?
D dash. D
D
dash.
dash.
Yes, sir.
Very good. It will be D dash only. D dash point will come towards the observer. Okay, and B dash will come away from the observer. like this. Now we have to join this. So simple. O dash to D dash D dash, then C dash and D dash. This and this. So is it necessary to think? Is it necessary to think dark line and dotted line? Or as it is, whatever we got in earlier view, same we have to give here. What I have told? Is it necessary to think, or whatever we got in earlier view, same we have
Same.
to give?
Same.
Same. Whatever we have got in earlier view, same. Only rotation is important here, nothing else. Only rotation is important. Same view is there, same. Here there is a same view. Okay. Same view we have rotated. Nothing else we have did, nothing. Up to this completed.
Yes, sir.
Now what we have to do? Lastly, in last stage, now
Projection
what?
line.
Projection line.
Projection. How will be projection line now?
Vertically downward.
Vertical downward.
Vertically?
Downward.
And another one is? So draw it. Now how many projection lines are
Horizontal.
coming?
5.
Just see how many are coming.
Yes, so 5.
This is one from O dash, then from point. I will zoom so that I will come to know that. So how many horizontal projection lines are coming? This was a university problem, huh? So that it is
4.
4, including projection line of A. It may be
Yes, sir.
4, including projection line of point A. How many are there? 4 lines. Last stage now. Just we have to locate the point. So 10 mark problem, university problem is there. Huh? So here you have to calculate beta, etc. Many more things. So shall we locate the point? Let us locate first point O. So O, then point C. Where will be point C? will be here. Okay, then point B and D, which will be on same line. So here will be point B. Where will be point D? You can see point D. Is it here? Point D. D. Point D. D. A point is remained. A.
On
Where will
XY.
be point A? Huh?
On XY line.
Very good. It will be on XY line. It will be on XY line. So as it is a third view, last view, it may be a little, we can say, a little confusing or more distorted, we can say. Okay, so like this. So we got O, A, B, C, D. All points we got. All the points we got. Okay. Have you got all points? Have you located?
Yes, sir.
Now we have to join these points. We have to join these points, all these points. Okay. So very carefully you have to see now what I am telling now. So while joining now, to complete this top view in third stage, to complete the top view in third stage, what is our rule? What is our rule? Which point we have to target first? The point which is
Away point most away from observer.
most away point from the observer. Which is the most away point from the observer?
O dash.
O dash, or we can say apex. So how many edges will pass through that apex? That we have to draw dotted.
4.
How many edges, or which are they? Which are 4 edges which will pass through the apex?
OA, OB, OC, OD.
OD.
Okay, very good. OA, OB, OC, OD. All we have to draw first dotted.
Dotted.
So O to A. Okay, then O to B. Then O to C
C.
and O to D. So is it O to D and no, it is not coming on one line. Okay. So this all, it should be dotted. So first I will draw all this should be dotted in this way. It should be dotted initially.
सर तुम्ही ए आणि सी एकाच प्रोजेक्शन लाईन वर घेतलंय
This is the projection line of. Okay, sorry. So E. Here it is there, no? Okay, I will correct. Now just see. Just check now. Are you getting, or still you are not observing change?
Yes.
Is it correct now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So A dash should be towards left hand side, no? Okay. Then we have to join base. Now we should not think about base now. Directly we have to join the base by the dotted dark line. Whatever ABCD base is there. So directly we have to join with dark line. So we should not think here with the base because most away point we have joined. So now directly A to B, B to C, C to D, and D to A. Likewise, it will be there. Okay, so first criteria is okay. So most away point and dark dotted line from that point. We have joined by most away point. We have to search or we have to find most away point. Then we have to join by dotted line. One more criteria I have told. What was that? Anybody is remembering? Most important criteria. One more criteria was there. How should
Boundary lines are dark.
boundary line should be dark of the object? So whatever boundary lines are there, it should not be by dotted line. Most important sentence. The boundary of the object should not be by dotted line. Is it the boundary is coming by dotted line in this view? Last view, whichever we have completed just now.
Yes, sir.
Are you getting boundary? Meaning of boundary? Which two lines are coming as a dotted, though it is a boundary?
AO and CO.
Okay, AO or OA and OC. So it should be dark line. It should be dark line. Why? Because it is a boundary of the object, outermost line of the object. That's why it should be dark. Okay, so we have to make it dark. This also and this also. We have to make it dark. Outermost lines, we have to make it as dark. So this will be your solution of the problem. Are you getting? This will be the solution of the object, or we can say problem. Have you understood? Have you completed this?
Yes, sir.
Are you getting how it is? So very lengthy. Many more things were there in this particular problem. It is a university problem. It was asked for 10 marks. So minimum 1 hour it will take to complete the problem. To calculate beta, dark line, dotted line, giving inclination, etc. Many more things. Because from starting only you have to construct one head square outside, then join diagonal, take half of the diagonal distance, mark it, etc. Are you getting? Have you understood this problem? Please take the screenshot or please note down. Have you understood this? Very simple, but
Yes.
time consuming. Simple but time consuming. Okay. Shall we go next? Any problem in this?
No, sir.
Shall we go next? Shall we solve one problem or shall we take break?
Continue, sir.
Continue, sir.
Okay, one problem. Many more problems are there. Still, one problem we will solve. One more. So instead of taking break, let us take again a little simple problem, or we can say next problem. I will give opportunity to somebody to read the problem. Ritesh, roll number 30. 30. 30. Shivaji Laute. Roll number 56. Yes, Raj. Yes, Raj. Patil. I think these students are not knowing how to unmute yourself. Siddhi, roll number 41.
Yes, sir.
Will you read the problem statement?
Yes. Draw the projection of a cube of side 40 mm is resting on one of its corner of base in such a way that one of its solid diagonal is parallel to HP and perpendicular to VP.
Okay, so thank you. So one simple question. What do you know about cube? Cube means what? Or to whom which solid? We have to call it as cube.
Length, breadth, and height is same.
All dimensions are same. We can say LBH. Length, height,
Yes, sir.
width. All
Breadth.
are same. It is called as. So is it the type of prism, pyramid, or what? Is it the type of prism or pyramid?
Prism.
Prism.
It is the type of prism. Why we are calling it as a type of prism, or is it a prism?
Because base and top is
Same.
square. Same.
Same base and top is, and that's why we can call it as a prism.
Prism.
So type of solid. Which the type of solid is given?
Cube.
Cube.
Cube. How much its side?
40 mm.
40 mm.
40
40
mm.
mm.
Okay. Actually, if you read the problem statement, if you come to know that where it is lying, is it given in the problem statement? Where it is lying?
Resting on its corner.
Resting on one of the corner. Okay, but is it on HP or is it on VP? That is not given in the problem statement. Huh? HP. So as the first inclination is given HP with HP. So let us take it is in HP. Now here choice is yours. Here directly it is not mentioned where it is there or where it is lying. So anybody is knowing what is solid diagonal, or have you heard about solid diagonal? The inclination of solid diagonal is given. So anybody is knowing what does it mean by solid diagonal? Anybody?
No, sir.
If yes, no. Okay. So what is solid diagonal? Let me know. Let's see here. So whenever there is a rectangle, suppose something rectangle is there. Okay, so something like this. When it is a rectangle, when we are joining its opposite corners, when we are joining its opposite corner, we are calling it as a its diagonal.
Diagonal.
We are calling it as a diagonal, but this term is applicable when we are saying only diagonal. It is applicable to plane, we can say, because this is a square plane. It is a square plane. Simple, we can say it is a square plane. And once we are going to join its opposite or in front corner, the corners which are in front of each other, it is called as a diagonal. It is as simple as this. But solid diagonal means what? Now see here. What does it mean by solid diagonal? I will draw. I will try to draw here one object. Huh? Just give attention. So what does it mean by solid diagonal? So one object I will draw here. Huh? So cube I will draw here. Cube. So one cube I have drawn here. One cube. Are you getting that cube I have drawn here? So let us give. I will give name to this. Huh? So to understand what does it mean by. So let us. I will give name to this. A, B, C, D as a base. Okay. So for your understanding, let us say I will give name as A, B, C, and D. Similarly, that is for the top, I will give name as maybe suppose 1, 2, 3. 1, here there will be suppose 4, then here C means I will give as a 3, and here B means I will give as a 2. So what does it mean by solid diagonal? Solid diagonal means what? For 2D plane, it will join for one of the base, suppose opposite point A to C is a diagonal of the base, B to D is a diagonal of base again. So opposite corner and opposite plane, opposite corner and opposite plane. If I will join A to 3 point, A to 3, that will be the solid diagonal. Are you getting? So if I will join line A to 3 in this way, A to 3, now it is semi overlapping. So opposite plane and opposite corner means if I will join like this, A to 3, it will be my solid diagonal because it is a diagonal of solid. Are you getting? So how many diagonals will be possible for this solid? Opposite plane and opposite corner. It will be the solid diagonal of the cube.
3.
Are you getting? How many will be possible then?
4.
Likewise,
4.
4 diagonals, sir.
how many will be possible? Opposite corner, opposite plane. Stop at this. Front
4
and back.
diagonals.
Likewise, you can join. How many will be possible for the solid cube, suppose, or maybe prism, square prism? How many solid diagonals will be possible? बरोबर आहे. किती सांगितले होते तुम्ही?
4.
4. For any solid, there will be 4 solid diagonals. There will be 4 solid diagonals. Likewise, so opposite corner and opposite plane, you have to select and you have to join. So it is called as solid diagonal. A to 3 is one solid diagonal. B to 4 will be also another solid diagonal. C to
1.
1. C to 1. Likewise, we can say solid diagonals. These are the solid definition of solid diagonal. So let us imagine this cube is resting in VP, not VP, sorry, HP. Let us first inclination is given with HP means let us imagine it is inclined, it is resting in HP. So let us draw its top view. So we have to draw here square of side 40 mm. So how we have to draw equally inclined square of 40 mm? How we can draw? For your information, I will written here somewhere. How we can draw? We will tell equally inclined square. So outside one square we have to draw. Outside one square, what will be its side?
40.
40 mm.
40. So outside one square you will draw. Then you can join its diagonal. Okay. Earlier I think in problem same was there.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay, let it be the same. So here you can draw. Here you can draw one horizontal and one vertical line. Let us draw one horizontal and one vertical line. Then you can mark half of the diagonal distance. You can mark half of the diagonal distance. How much it is? Half of the diagonal distance. Can
28.
anybody tell? Similarly 28. Now same problem, earlier problem. So it will be 28. You can join it. You can remove the curve. Okay. So here, let us see point A, B, C, D. Okay. So is it necessary to join its corner with the center?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Why?
Because it is
Because
prism.
it is prism.
It is a type of prism. It is not prism. We can say it is a type of cube. The given solid is a cube. That's why it is not necessary. If not, how many names should come here at point A?
2.
2.
A1, then B2, then
C3.
C3.
C3. D4.
Then okay, likewise names will come. Now once we are going to draw the front view, how to take now projection? How will be the projection lines now?
Vertically
Vertically
upward.
upward.
Vertically
Upward.
upward. So let us draw vertically upward line up to XY. So whether height is known to us,
No, sir.
then what to do about height? How much height will be there?
40.
40.
Whether it will be 40?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
How come? Because the given
It is
of
a
All
cube.
dimensions
all rotations will be
Same.
same.
same and it will be 40. So from this, let us take how much? 40, no? 40. From here again 40. Complete. Okay. So whether it will be like this. So you can give now names. Huh? So for suppose top plane. Let us give name again for all the planes. I will say the one.
1 dash.
One dash. Sorry. One dash. Here A dash. Here there which 2 points will be there here? 2 and
Then
4.
2 dash, 4 dash.
2 dash 4 dash. 2 dash 4 dash. Here there will be which point will be there? 3 dash.
3 dash.
3 dash will be there here. Okay. Similarly, A dash. Then
B dash, D dash.
which point will be there? D dash, D dash. D dash. D dash, D dash.
C dash.
C dash. C dash. Okay. Up to this completed.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
In simple, a cube is resting on HP and we have drawn this front view and top view. It is as simple as this. Okay. Now, what is our condition? First condition. So which solid diagonal we will take first? So how many solid diagonals are there for this object?
4.
4.
4. Which diagonal we will target here first? Let us see. Shall we take A dash 3 dash, or you can take C dash 1 dash, anything? So how many solid diagonals are there for the cube?
4.
4.
4 are there. Okay, so out of that, so let us do diagonal we will take. Shall we take A dash 3 dash?
Yes, sir.
So if we will take A dash 3 dash as a solid diagonal, so when it will become parallel to HP? Once we are going to draw that solid diagonal as a parallel to HP. Okay, so in first case, again there is so if we will take anyone we have to target now. So right now we have drawn, right now on which corner this particular solid is lying. Likewise we have drawn which corner we have towards right side.
A.
A. Okay. Now as the condition is given, this solid is lying on one of its corners. So let us hold this corner A on XY only. Hold this solid on XY only. Okay. So first we have to make solid diagonal parallel to HP. Once we are going to make, let us now which we will take. Is it possible to make its solid diagonal A dash 3 dash parallel to HP and hold the solid on XY line only? It possible आहे का? A dash 3 dash should become parallel to HP, means horizontal. Likewise, it should become horizontal in this way. Still, this A dash should remain on the A dash point should
XY.
remain on XY. Is it possible? हे possible आहे का? आपण A dash 3 dash horizontal करायचं म्हणतोय आणि A dash मात्र XY लाईन वरतीच राहायला पाहिजे. Is it possible?
No, sir.
Whether these two conditions are possible, शक्य आहे का?
No, sir.
No.
कारण इथं आपल्याला स्पेसिफिक सॉलिड डायगोनल कुठला सांगितलेला नाही. वन ऑफ इट इज सेड दॅट वन ऑफ इट्स सॉलिड डायगोनल, वन ऑफ एनीथिंग इट विल टार्गेट इन फर्स्ट स्टेज सी डॅश 1 डॅश. हे पॉसिबल आहे का? सी डॅश 1 डॅश हॉरिझॉन्टल करणे आणि ए डॅश एक्स वाय वर होल्ड करणे. इज इट पॉसिबल?
No.
No, it is not possible. A dash should remain on XY line and C dash 1 dash should become parallel to XY. It is not possible.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes.
It is possible. Yes, it is possible. हे possible आहे. How? So A dash should remain on XY. Now who will tell? We have to rotate this solid in such a way that this front view we have to rotate in such a way that it should remain parallel to, that C dash 1 dash should remain parallel to XY. How it should be? Apply the logic and tell me how it should be. कसं करता येईल? A dash should remain on XY. We have to rotate this solid such a way that C dash 1 dash. So I will draw hint line for your information. Hint line I will draw here. C dash 1 dash. It should remain parallel to XY. कसं करता येईल? Who will tell? Who will apply the logic and tell you how it is?
तर ते क्लॉकवाईज डायरेक्शन मध्ये रोटेट केलं तर बी डॅश डी डॅश पर्यंत तिथं ए डॅश पॉइंट येईल.
B dash.
डी डॅश आहे तिथं ए डॅश पॉइंट येईल मग.
काय कळालं नाही मला. B dash D dash आहे तिथं A dash पॉइंट येईल.
हा क्लॉकवाईज डायरेक्शन मध्ये रोटेट केलं तर
B dash D dash आहे तिथं कुठला पॉइंट येईल म्हणताय तुम्ही?
ए डॅश.
क्लॉकवाईज ओके, पण काय म्हणजे तुमचं लॉजिक काय जरा सांगता का अजून थोडं रिफाईन करून यू टेल ऑर नॉट? फेंट लाईन जोडून घ्या, बघू आपण कसं करता येईल. अप्लाय द लॉजिक अँड टेल मी हाऊ इट इज. ट्राय टू अप्लाय द लॉजिक. Condition number 1, corner A dash should remain on XY and this C dash 1 dash should become parallel to XY. आता सांगा कसं करायचं. How? Who will tell? A dash should remain. I will draw here. I will draw that corner here only. Means this point A dash should remain on XY. It should remain on XY here. But C dash 1 dash should become parallel. How it will be?
45
डिस्टन्स घेऊन
divided
आर्क
into 5.
मारायचा.
हा? काय करायचं? Try to apply the logic first. Who will tell? Time is less. What to do?
डिस्टन्स घेऊन आर्क मारायचा.
कुठून कुठून डिस्टन्स घ्यायला? मला सांगा, सी डॅश 1 डॅश ने एक्स वाय चे अँगल किती केलेला आहे? इट विल मेजर दिस. हाऊ मच अँगल इज मेड?
45.
45. किती आहे सी डॅश 1 डॅश अँगल? किती येतो सी डॅश 1 डॅश? हाऊ मच अँगल इज दिस?
35 येते.
35. ओके, माय 36 1 डिग्री. ओके, आता या 36 चा वापर करून काय करता येते का बघा. त्या 36 चा काय वापर करता येईल का? सी डॅश 1 डॅश तुम्ही फेंट न जोडून घेतला का? फेंट लाईन ने जोडून घ्या पहिला.
येस सर.
हॅव यू जॉईंट?
येस सर.
From A dash, from point A dash, draw perpendicular line on C dash 1 dash. काढता येईल का? परपेंडिक्युलर लाईन काढता येईल?
येस सर. येस सर.
काढा. आणि ते डिस्टन्स सांगा मला किती आहे. परपेंडिक्युलर लाईनचे डिस्टन्स मीन्स इट विल मीट टू दिस. आय विल चेक अगेन. परपेंडिक्युलर लाईन बघा बरं किती. Then that distance we will take. Perpendicular. Huh? How I can draw? कुठे येते बघा बरं. अशी बाजूला येईल बरं का. तुम्ही at all I will measure this. something like 90. आणि ते डिस्टन्स मोजा आता किती परपेंडिक्युलर डिस्टन्स फ्रॉम ए डॅश परपेंडिक्युलर लाईन काढा इथं अँगल दोन्ही 90 पाहिजे आणि यू कॅन मेजर दॅट डिस्टन्स अँड टेल मी हाऊ मच दॅट डिस्टन्स इज काढला
34.
Yes, sir.
हाऊ मच
33, sir.
34.
33 34 33 34 33
Yes,
34 okay either it is of 33 or 34 आता काय करावं लागेल सांग from this a dash we can draw one locus of at what distance
33.
33 draw a locus from this point so that our condition will be satisfied likewise so here 33 in this way we can draw the locus okay and you can give name to that locus now on this which point should be there so it
3
is a
dash
locus
1 dash.
2 dash 1 dash.
3 dash 1 dash so on this there should be the point 3 dash 1 dash okay so how we can locate that point आता कशी लोकेट करायची पॉइंट C dash 1 dash one side C dash another side 1 dash how we can locate this
8 to C distance and 8 to 1 distance.
distance into compass and mark it so from the perpendicular line what is the distance of 1 dash from perpendicular line to 1 dash how much it is 45 and 23 my is this much check yours
Yes, sir. 23 and 45.
okay 23 and 45 then mark that point here it will be C dash and here there will be 1 dash okay so A dash so here 1 dash 1 dash remaining point so I will erase not necessary to measure you can take help of compass you can take distance equal to into compass and you can mark nothing else so now I want to locate just I am rotating now C dash 1 dash A dash located okay so I want to locate now point 3 dash how I can locate point 3 dash who will tell how to locate point 3 dash I know C dash and 1 dash suppose I know C dash and 1 dash how I can locate point 3 dash
C to 3 dash and 1 dash to 3 dash.
distance we have to take and we have to mark arc means C dash to 3 dash definitely it will be 40 and 1 dash to 3 dash how much it will be 56 just check no 50 28 plus 28 56 no
Yes, sir.
56 it will be 56 only Okay. So which point you might have got here at the intersection?
3 dash.
3 dash. Now what to do? 1 dash, 3 dash, 3 dash, A dash is known to us. Now what to do? Shall we join these points?
Yes.
So A dash to C dash, C dash to 3 dash, then 1 dash and A dash. Now which point is remained? Which point is remained?
B dash D dash.
Okay, B dash, D dash and 2 dash, 4 dash. How we can locate that point? Very simple.
Distance from A dash
Now
to
it is
B
a,
dash
it
D
is a
dash.
midpoint, we can say. These are the midpoints. Simply. Or take the distance into compass and mark. It is as simple as this. It will be like this. Midpoint, or you make use of compass. You can make it use of compass. It will be like this. So are you getting what I have did? Which solid diagonal is remained parallel to HP now? Which solid diagonal remained parallel to HP?
3 dash, 1 dash.
Are you getting how I have located points?
Yes.
So whether condition is still satisfied? Number 1, it is lying on one of the corner. Corner is on XY only, A dash. And solid diagonal become parallel to XY. Again, it is the university problem. Though the problem statement is very, very small, we have to apply the logic. Up to this, okay. So A dash point, then we have measured a perpendicular distance, we have drawn locus. So for your information, you can view at what distance we have drawn the locus. So that is also most important, at the distance of 33. So this one also you can do. Okay, up to this, okay. After this, what we have to do? Very simple now. Projection line,
Projection line.
simply projection line. Little faster now. Try to draw it fast. So projection line. How many projection lines will be there? How many are there? Just check.
6.
Huh?
6.
6.
6. Okay. So whether projection line of 2 dash, 4 dash and A dash, is it coming one and same? Just check. Huh. 3 dash and B dash, D dash, is it coming same or little different? I think it is coming
Different,
same.
sir.
Different. How much difference is there? 1 mm? Hardly.
Yes,
Or
sir.
2, 3. Okay. So in my case, it is very less. And 2 dash, 4 dash and A dash, is it coming one and the same or different? Projection line of 2 dash, 4 dash and A dash. I think it is coming same or a little again different.
Difference.
How much distance is there between them? 1 mm?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you draw whatever it will come. In my case, both are coming almost very, very similar. Same. Okay. Then parallel. For parallel projection line. How many will be there? Parallel from earlier top view to front view.
3.
3.
3. Okay. So shall we look at the point now? So where will be the point A? Point A. Point A. First, let us look at base point A. Then here there will be B. Then point here there will be D and point C. C, D. A, B, C, D. Similarly, have you located A, B, C, D point? Base very carefully. Then points of top surface. One dash. So, sorry, not one dash. One. One. Then two. Two will be here somewhere. Two. Four will be here. So it will be two. It will be four. And three. Three will be at middle. Okay. So have you got something like this? Huh?
Yes.
Have you got? Have you got point? 8 points.
Yes,
A, B,
sir.
C, D, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now earlier, now logic. Same. Observation direction. Earlier, same logic. Where it is? Here. Observation direction is this. Okay. So observer is observing from the top. So how it will be? So which point is most away from the observer?
A dash.
A dash.
A
A.
dash. Means whatever edges will pass through A dash, it will be dotted or dark.
Dotted.
Dotted.
It will be dotted. How many edges are passing through point A?
3.
Which are they?
A, B,
A2,
A, D, and A1.
A, B,
A, D,
AD.
A, D,
A1.
and A1. Okay. So how these edges will be? How these
Dotted.
edges will be? Dotted, or we can say it has a hidden. Dotted or hidden. Okay, likewise. So you can draw this in this way. Are you getting? Are you observing dotted or hidden?
Yes.
Yes.
Now remaining edges directly you can draw with what?
Dark line.
Dark line.
Directly you can draw with dark line. So 1 to 2, B to 2, C to 3, A to 1 already we have drawn, and D to 4. Likewise, it will look like this. If you will see carefully, it will look like this. So is it your top view is looking like this?
Yes.
Is it looking like this? Top view.
Yes, sir.
Okay, last step now. So this will I will give as a homework. Last stage. So here, which solid diagonal is parallel to HP in this stage we have drawn?
C1.
C1 or C dash to 1 dash. Now in next step, it is called perpendicular to VP. How it will be horizontal or vertical? Perpendicular to VP.
Vertical. Vertical.
It will be vertical. So simple now, very simple. What you have to do? You have to draw one vertical line. Simple like this. Now time is not with us. Very less time. So likewise one vertical line. And here you have to just this view you have to rotate. Whatever view is there, this view. So I will first I will take here in this way. And you have to rotate this. Just you have to rotate. So this view you have to rotate. Maybe around one of the point I will put here. So how much in this way? So names also got rotated. So let it be. So in this way, or it was something like this. Okay, and this only you have this view you have to rotate. So likewise, so C to 1. Are you getting C to 1? So names also rotated, but it will come like this. So once observer is going to observe from the bottom side, which point will remain away from the object or most away point?
1.
1. Then once you are going to take projection, that from that point, whatever edges will pass, that you have to draw dotted and you have to complete the view. Okay. Are you getting? So last stage will be like this. One vertical line, on that you have to locate point C3A4 vertical, and remaining point also you can locate and you can join as it is with this logic only. While completing the view, you can apply our earlier logic and you can complete it. Is it possible to complete for you?
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Let's complete. So we'll stop here. So not much time it is taking. Almost this chapter is over from my side. Okay. So if at all once time we will get, we will solve more problems. Otherwise, 3-stage problem, up to 3-stage problem, this chapter is there. Okay. Shall we stop?
Yes, sir.
Okay, we will stop. Thank you.